Okay, so I know I cater my content to be more towards people with game passes, however today I wanted to try something completely different. I'm going to be trying to teach you guys how to become OP in Ninja Tycoon without any game passes. Now this doesn't include game pass attacks or game pass modes, so we will not be using those in this video. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you enjoy, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, do all that good stuff to help support the channel. And join my Discord server, a link to it will be in the top right corner or down below if you want to talk to me outside of YouTube. And if you want to, rock some really drippy merch, a link to my group will be down below. It's in the group store. It helps support me for my YouTube videos. And yeah, let's begin. Okay, so I've been thinking a little bit of what kind of things are good in this shop, and I'm going to give you guys the first thing right off the bat. Get Primary Lotus, and then get... Oh, wait, hold on. Forgot that I have money to spend. Okay, so let's buy some money here for this video. You don't have to do this, by the way, buying money. That's just for my YouTube videos. But yeah, you're going to want Primary Lotus, and then you're going to want, like, a sword. So I think maybe something like the War Fan would be pretty nice. Okay, so once you have your Primary Lotus and your War Fan, you're going to want to go, this is for fighting and stuff. You're just literally going to want to use Primary Lotus and then War Fan at the same time. And you'll see it almost instantly killed that rogue ninja. So yeah, that's pretty much the first thing I'd recommend you use. And you can do this with like anything else really, like maybe the shark skin it might work with. You could do some experimenting yourself to see which ones are the best. And yeah. Okay, so next, this has to do more with combos, and if you're like one of those combo users like myself, you're going to want to listen up, because the first thing you're going to want to get is Kiri. Now, this does cost 50,000 in-game, so you're going to want that, and then you're going to want to get some fire moves, like anything that's really throwable, so like Fireball, Dragon Flame, these are like a few examples, by the way. Another good one, I think, would be... I don't think Boulder Throw is that good, but things like Water Shark Bomb is good, or Water Bullet, because those are, like, throwable and stuff. I think you could possibly say Great Tornado. Yeah, Great Tornado works. It's pretty cool. But it's not that far in distance, so just be aware of that. Maybe the Rousing Shuriken would be nice to use, actually, instead of it. Yeah, Rousing Shuriken definitely has a farther distance. Also, like, Enton also works. Okay, once you have these attacks, I'm about to show you why in a second you're going to want to use these. So let's fight, no, actually that one's too easy. Let's just go for, like, Orochimaru. So, yeah, you're going to want to use Kirin to basically stun them, and then you're going to want to start spamming the heck out of these moves. Now, Ninja Tycoon does break sometimes, and the attacks will go in, like, completely different ways, but it's like that with like, game passes as well. So just be aware of that. But as you can see, we killed him in mere seconds. So yeah, it's really nice for defeating players. Maybe we could try it on Pain, although Pain is a little bit stronger for someone that's not using game passes. Let's try it out. So first you use Kirin, then you use literally all your other attacks. And as you can see, he's already almost dead. Check this out, guys. Beating Pain without any game passes. But yeah, you're going to want to use Kirin when you want him to basically be stunned. And at that time, you can do some attacks. And as you can see, we basically defeated Pain. So yeah, the reason why this is such a good strategy is because you can spam a lot of long-range attacks without the fear of getting hit. I mean, with Pain, it's a little bit different because he can, like, still push you with one of his long-range attacks. Which I'm pretty sure is like Shinra Tensei, where it just like pushes you away. But with other bosses like Orochimaru, for an example, like when you use Kirin, which Kirin is closer range, but after you use it, you can just get away, and then you can use all these different attacks. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty nice. So yeah, if you're a free player who wants combos, basically long range attacks and Kirin are gonna work well for you. Kirin isn't as good as Indra's Arrow because you do have to get sorry about that. I'm not really good with talking, but as I was saying, you do have to get closer to them using Kirin. But after, like here, like for example, when you use Kirin, you just use it, and then you go there, and then you use your attacks that you want to use in the few seconds. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And for a mobile player, you can probably, I'm not sure if you can keep your inventory open while you're playing, but if you only have like 3 or 5 slots, you could just like come in here quickly and just kind of use your attacks. Unless you can just use 3 attacks, that's fine too. Okay, and the next tip I have for you guys is to use real modes. Now, I'm not talking about like the attacks. The attacks are pretty decent on these. I mean, yeah, there's not really many attacks here. I'm not gonna lie to you. None of these are really good. Maybe Messiah of Paper might be decent, or Paper Dance. You can use those if you want. But the modes for some of these are actually pretty good, especially if you don't have any game passes. I think the Hollow Beast, if you have this is like the best mode you can really get. You actually get some pretty good health with this as well as speed. So Hollow Beast is one I highly recommend if you even have it. It's off sale now, but if you have it, you should definitely use it if you don't have any game passes. But if you do have like the ramen bowl, which you can definitely save up for, that's pretty decent too. Health isn't as good. There's really no speed with it. I think with Paper Angel, nothing really good with this. It does have a little bit of speed and a little bit more health, but other than that, I don't really see myself using it. Like, I would use Hollow Beast if I didn't have game passes, but if these are all you have, definitely use them. I have a guide on how to make millions of Rio like me, so watch that if you need help. But be aware that they will probably be adding a lot more Rio passes for you guys, so you can have like more good modes and stuff. But yeah, at least now you have a little bit more speed. And and to get Rio, it's basically you have to defeat the bosses like I was beating, or the raid bosses, which I recommend you get help from a good player or something if you're friends with one. And as you guys can see here, I did just get a scroll, so let me collect that. And that basically gives you a little bit of Rio. The harder the boss, the better the Rio scroll is, so just be aware of that for getting Rio. And by the way, guys, another cool tip for you guys, please make sure that you have your attacks in like a specific order for you to remember, because having them in this specific order is going to help you out a lot. And you can practice this by just fighting, these guys here, getting used to them. It's pretty nice. Now, you don't have to play in private servers. It'll just be a little bit harder in public, but I have the money for it, so of course I'm going to use them. But if you don't, you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, you can also just try practicing by defeating the bosses. And by the way, these strategies could probably work for Game Pass users as well. It's basically good. This video is more for people that want to participate in tournaments or something for my tournaments, because I am planning on making one soon where like I'll be fighting fans in a full-on tournament, because I feel like we really need to do an event like that again, since we haven't done one in a while. So yeah, practicing like that is going to help you out a lot. And if you guys want to, again, be in one of my events, which you do have to join my Discord server for, do be aware that having some kind of skill like this is going to be important. So I highly recommend you just practice these strategies. You can try other attacks too, to use in your combos. Not all attacks are going to be as good as others in the price. Just because it's expensive doesn't mean that it's good for fighting. I think Shadow Control is another good attack. Let me check it out right now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so it looks like Shadow Control is going to be a good attack for those of you guys that want to win fights. Let me show you why right now. You click, and then you can actually do like other attacks too. Although, of course, they will glitch sometimes and do that. Let me try to hit him this time. And yeah, look at that. You can literally just hit him with your attacks while he's stuck in your Shadow Control. So yeah, that's really cool, guys. Shadow Control is a really good attack, I guess. But just be aware that it can be hard to hit, and the opponent can also attack you. So yeah, I guess this is where I'm going to leave it off. If you want to become an overpowered player in Ninja Tycoon and you don't have any game passes, this is kind of your guide here. You are pretty limited with what you can use. However, I think if you can use these to the best of your ability, I think you can have a pretty good thing going on here. Again, if you want to be in one of my tournaments, or if you're trying to grind the Rio scrolls and stuff, this could be a pretty good guide here, because I think while it's limited in terms of what you can do, I think there are definitely things you can do with these attacks to become a good player fighting wise. And if you do ever get game passes, you can use this video with game passes as well. There's a lot of long range attacks. In fact, I use a lot of these attacks here because there's more long range attacks in this area. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe, like, and comment for more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.